Are you an introvert? I had some interesting conversations this week with a few people talking about they really struggle with social situations due to being so introverted. So today we're going to talk about 4 ways introverts can enjoy more social confidence. So we use the word enjoy in that title for a reason. Social confidence is important for building relationships, right? This is true of the introvert, the extrovert, and average people who somewhere between those two, they bounce back and forth between introversion and being an extrovert. You can enjoy a much more successful career when you have powerful social skills. Your personal relationships benefit, right? The person who's confident when interacting with others has a high level of self-esteem. They enjoy a powerful self-belief that they are capable in social situations. That's not to say that an introvert doesn't have wonderful and rewarding life. They simply have a view of their best life that's different from that of an extroverted person. By the way, it's often believed that introverts despise interacting with people. That's almost never the case, though, believe it or not. It's simply that they would prefer to spend more time on their own. That's how they recharge their batteries. The extroverted person does the same thing by spending a lot of time with people. Each of these people we're talking about is different in many ways, and no one approach is worse or better than the other. Now, that being said, introverts often want better skills at socializing. They understand they can improve some aspect of their life if they just had more confidence in dealing with people and speaking in public. If this sounds like you, well, we're here to have a conversation and we're here to help. So here are 4 ways that have been proven to help introverts build social confidence. Number 1 is don't overdo it. Introverts can enjoy socializing as much as introverts. So in a lot of cases, they do. The difference is that the introverted person loses physical and mental energy from socializing too frequently or for too long. If you want to perform better in social situations, think about it. Limit your exposure. Pick your battles. And don't try to drink from a fire hydrant, right? That was an old saying that my dad used to say. Don't try to drink from a fire hose. Plan short periods of time where you're going to expand your social skills over the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, whatever it is. When you feel your energy starting to wander a little bit, starting to drain, return back to your safe spot, your home, or wherever it is that you feel most comfortable, and just recharge your batteries. No harm, no foul. It's like exercising. When you're doing the bench press, you can push it a little bit, but don't overdo it and hurt yourself. You might be one of those introverts that doesn't have a lot of experience really acting or interacting with others. That's okay. You can learn how to do that before you get into awkward situation. You can learn how to socialize. Do some prep work before you're going to deal with others. Think of the conversation beforehand. What's the environment going to be like? Who's going to be there? This type of homework can help you succeed in social situations and become more confident and capable. Number 3, remember, what's the old saying? Rome wasn't built in a day. The old saying that it took a long time to build one of the greatest civilizations in human history is important, right? Big accomplishments don't happen overnight. If you're extremely introverted, work on one step at a time. That'll help you become this amazing social animal that you're looking to be. Maybe the first thing you want to do is get comfortable leaving your house, let's say. Just for example, you might leave your house and walk 100 yards down the road and then go back home. If that's a big deal for you, give yourself a huge pat on the back, right? That's a small milestone, we call them. Tell yourself you did great. Once you're comfortable leaving the house, then strike up conversations with a stranger at the grocery store. Take a little step at a time, and before you know it, you'll have walked a mile down the road and you've talked to 5 people at the grocery store. And last but not least, look at rejection like a successful salesperson. The best salespeople get excited when they hear no, when they get an objection, rejected. They know that every rejection gets them closer to making their next sale. You can look at social reaction the same way. See the situation objectively. What can you learn? What did you do right? What did you do wrong? Take the rejections or social failures, whatever you want to call them, as an opportunity to get better and then move on. Right? The first failure is actually your first success because you started. Introverts aren't necessarily scared people. I meet them and they're amazing people. It's just like not having the right tools to fix your car or not having the right tools to change a flat tire, right? Until you have the right tools, it's just not going to happen. Introverts aren't necessarily these scaredy cat hide in the dark people. They usually aren't. They just prefer to spend a minimal amount of time in the presence of other people. If this is you and you want to build your social confidence, the tips we just shared with you can help. They make you feel more comfortable when interacting with people. You'll also be proud of yourself for stepping out of your comfort zone. That's what this podcast is about. We all kind of live in this discomfort zone. I have a book called that. You can reach out to me through this podcast link, and I will be glad to get you a free copy. But this 200 episode deep podcast is littered with opportunities for you to overcome being an introvert, helping you with public speaking, helping you build your confidence, helping you fire your inner critic. I really appreciate it. We're 200 episodes in. Would never have thought that we would have lasted this long. We have some amazing partners and sponsors. We're in 51 countries, 39,000 subscribers. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. Now go out there, sell something, be nice, find somebody and say something nice. You guys have a great day. Be safe. See you soon.
You've been listening to the Productive, Not Busy podcast. Please hit the subscribe and notification of new episodes button and visit us on social media like Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok for bonus content.